Test, test. It's not up there.
On behalf of the Sibley-Ocheyedan High School National Honor Society, I would like to welcome those of you present tonight, new members, parents, teachers, administration, and friends. We would like to thank Mr. Tony Beavers for live streaming our induction this evening. New members, it is our sincere wish that the following ceremony be highly meaningful to you.
Would you please stand and join in saying the pledge to the flag of the United States? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Edward Reinierson, a high school principal, became concerned about the growing movement to emphasize athletic activities. He proposed to create an organization whose membership requirement was to meet scholarship, leadership, character, and service standards. The National Honor Society was founded in 1921 by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Today there are more than 20,000 chapters across the United States. The Sibley chapter was established in 1956 and the Ocheyedan chapter in 1975. Upon the merger of the two school districts, the Sibley-Ocheyedan chapter was recognized in 1985. Membership in the Sibley-Ocheyedan chapter requires a minimum of a 3.3 grade point average and the demonstration of individual leadership, character, and service to the school and community while adhering to the school's good conduct policies. Each candidate for membership must meet a minimum point total on their application process. participation in at least 2 different categories of activities for 2 years of high school, character recommendations from their teachers and community members. The Sibley-Ocheyedan Faculty Advisor Committee then approves these candidates for membership. Throughout the year, our chapter helps with various community activities. In the past, we have worked with the Kiwanis Club providing the Easter bunnies for the Easter egg hunt. We've helped with the Rotary Club's fundraising dinners in the fall and around Valentine's Day. This year, we will be sending Christmas cards and care packages to troops from Iowa that are stationed overseas, Secret Santa for the high school and middle school staff, crush cans for Valentine's Day, hosting a leadership training for members, as well as working in the basketball concession stand in December. Now we will be pleased to hear from our principal, Mr. DeZeo.
Good evening, and thank you for everyone for coming. I appreciate this opportunity. Your presence is greatly appreciated as we take the time for this very special evening. It's a special honor for our students to receive, and we are glad that you could experience this night with us. Especially in light of our current reality and restrictions with COVID, I'm excited that we could still celebrate something like this. I love being a part of these things and celebrate the positive and outstanding things that some of our young people do each and every day, and we don't always take the time to recognize that. And this is a night that we actually get to do that, so thank you for coming. I know this looks a lot different than it may have in the past, and I appreciate that. When I was asking Ms. Krogman about tonight and what this looks like, if anything was going to look different, she said, it's kind of like church. I just got to keep my sermon under 30 minutes, and then everything else just follows suit. So I'll try to keep it in less than 30 minutes. So with the reality that we all had to wear face masks tonight, I was talking about that, and Mr. Craig this morning commented he didn't like the fact that I was going to wear an Iowa Hawkeye one to this evening, which is the one that I wore. He offered me his Chicago Bears one, and I thanked him for that, and I appreciated it, but I said I didn't think that'd be a good idea because I was afraid I might choke. So you can ask someone if you didn't get that later. I was told that we're going to do a few things differently, and yet here we are. We have the opportunity to celebrate this evening, and we're excited for that. Admission into the National Honor Society is an extraordinary accomplishment, and it's a recognition of the hard work you have done over the past several years. It's not just a one-shot movement. It's what you've done to build up to this point. Honor is defined as high respect, esteem, or a privilege. So what does it mean to be a member of the National Honor Society then? At a minimum, it means you had a high GPA and you did some of the other things that Dylan just talked about to be able to qualify. And while the society always places a strong emphasis on academic performance, we also know that the world is filled with many smart people who don't always demonstrate high morals and ethics that are at the very core of what it means to be a member of the National Honor Society. As National Honor Society members, you are leaders of your class, of our school, and you represent the very best of our school. The National Honor Society, as it says in the program and they're going to talk about later here, is built on the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You are already hitting the mark in each of these areas, and it is for that reason that you're sitting here with us today. This is true now more than ever. How many people do you know have made excuses in the light of everything that's gone on as a result of our pandemic or other events going on in the world right now? How many students do you know who said that they are struggling with schoolwork not now because they didn't do anything last spring or haven't attempted anything this fall? How many people have you heard make excuses for things that haven't gone well? How many classmates do you know don't care about doing something to the best of their efforts? You can fill in this blank and probably think of other excuses that you've heard of personally yourselves. But you guys are sitting here for tonight because you didn't do that. You didn't make those excuses. You're sitting here because of the character you have shown to make the tough decisions and choices when necessary. You're sitting here because you have chosen to lead by example. You're sitting here tonight because you have other people, you have displayed to other people the characteristics, and they've taken notice of that and commended you for that. Your character and your leadership has been on display to others for many, many years, not just this evening. I'm not saying these things have some of the things that have occurred recently haven't been challenging for many of you. I assume that all of you have experienced your own unique challenges, but you've decided to make the decision to rise above that and not use that as an excuse to hold you back. Many of you have even gone above and beyond that, not only by being leaders in school, but you're also serving our school community, and I've witnessed that every day with you. You may have been there to support or encourage other students. You may have tutored some fellow classmates, or it may have been something entirely different that many of us haven't seen. Whatever it is, if you ask me, our world could use a lot more of that right now. Thank you for what each of you have done. In closing, always remember that induction into the NHS is a beginning and not an end. Even though your acceptance into NHS is based on past accomplishments, NHS really is just about identifying the potential you have for greatness in the future. You are all well on your way to making a wonderful contribution to our world, and you are well on your way to learning and leaving a legacy that will carry on for future generations at Sibley Ocheyedan. Congratulations to all of you once again. Please continue to make your mark around school and make your school proud, your teachers proud, your parents proud, and most importantly, yourselves. Thank you.
A candle's but a simple thing. It starts with just a bit of string, yet dipped and dipped with patient hand, it gathers wax with a patient hand. Until, complete and snowy white, it gives at last a lovely light. Life so seems like a bit of string, each deed we do a simple thing. Yet by day, if on life's strand, we work with patient heart and hand, it gathers joy, makes dark days bright, and gives at last a lovely light.
The membership of Sibley Ocheyedan chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held high in esteem by the society. 4 of our members will review these qualities for the candidates. To be eligible for membership in National Honor Society, each applicant has been asked to write a short essay on each of the qualities of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in which life leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Now I will light the candle of scholarship.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's world, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Now I will light the candle of service.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Now I will light the candle of leadership.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Now I will light the candle of character.
The candidates will rise and receive their memberships in the National Honor Society. Please line up on stage after you receive your certificate so that all members can recite the Honor Society pledge. Mackenzie Faith Byer. Olivia Marie Bosma. Jackson Christopher Byers. Marissa Jean Dewis. Mitchell Dean Groot. Elizabeth Joy Jacobson. Kerrigan Noel Marco. Allison J. Minders. Jacob Ian Nobles. Nicholas Michael Reuter. Rachel Renee Rushi. Carson John Steichen. Emily Jo Schutte. Victoria Catherine Vandehoof. Natalie Louise Welch.
Will all members of the National Honor Society now stand and join the new members in the Pledge of the National Honor Society as is printed in your program? I pledge to self to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
On behalf of the National Honor Society, I would like to congratulate all of our new members. The new members will be at individual tables in the Commons instead of a congratulatory line. Please remain seated as the ushers will assist you in leaving. Congratulate these new members. Tonight is indeed an honor. In closing, there are refreshments in the Commons. We ask you to help yourself before you leave this evening.